Okay, so now that we understand the applications and uses of graphs, charts, diagrams, and tables, let's look at the structure, how to write for IELTS Task 1. So, Task 1, structure. Now, this structure is the same. It doesn't matter if it's a pie chart or a graph or a diagram or a table. You basically follow the same steps for each one. The structure here is one paragraph, of course. The paragraph has 150 words. This one paragraph should include 3 parts. Okay? Now, as we talk about the structure, we will also use an example so you can actually see how to do this. For this part of the lesson, the example will be a table, and after I explain each of the different parts, I'm going to write up the example sentences that I would write if I did the IELTS for this question. So let's talk about the first part, part number 1. Part number 1 is simply what we call describe. Just like in a school presentation or at a business meeting, when you show the audience a graph or a chart or a table, you want to describe for them what they're looking at. So the describe is the introduction of the paragraph, and it's just a short section. It's about 1 to 2 sentences. And these 1 to 2 sentences basically give the audience a general idea of what they're looking at. So, explain the main features of the diagram, chart, table, and so on. And what you want to pay attention to is make sure you explain the big features, and then if you have some space, the smaller features. So the main features first, then details. Okay, have a look at the table that's presented here. And now I'll show you an example of describing this table. So, this table shows the sales made at a coffee shop from April to August. table, and for this first sentence, you can use part of the question to help you with it. To make it a little bit better, try to paraphrase the question, so use synonyms or use expressions to show that you clearly understand the question. Once you have done this, explain what the table looks like itself. So this table has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 columns. Columns are the up and down categories. And it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows. Rows are the across categories. So this table includes 5 rows and 6 columns. In English, usually the idea with numbers, pay attention, is that you should write the word if the number is 10 or below, okay? Now, if we could write a little bit more if we wanted to describe a little bit further, but this is enough. I'll include one extra sentence just so you can see how that happens. So, the title column includes the eating times, which are breakfast, lunch, and dinner. The title row shows the months from April to August. The title row and the title column are the first column and the first row here, so pay attention to that. And this is the introduction for this question, or the description, the first part of the paragraph. It will be about 20 to maximum 30 words. Once you finish the first part, of course, you continue from the end of your sentence because it is one paragraph, and we get to the second part of writing for task 1, which is the main part. It's the part where you analyze, you compare, you contrast, and further describe the information that's given in the table or the diagram or chart. So let's get to that section now.